Hello everyone, my name is Anshika Jain and I am working as a legal intern in Lexis & Law Company for the month of July. Today my topic of discussion will be online education system in India. This online education system of India have become more prevalent due to lockdown that we have faced from March 2020. We are forced to shift from physical mode of learning to the virtual mode of learning. So before starting, I would like to add a quotation by US Senator Nancy Kassebaum, which perfectly fits into the situation. That is, there can be infinite uses of the computer and of new technology, but if the instructors themselves are not able to bring it to the learners and make it work, then it fails. So we all know that during the lockdown we are learning our work of the colleges, of the schools, even of the professional works through the online mode. So there are some of the sentences that we often heard them during the online learning, that like some of the sentences are like, am I perfectly audible, am I visible in the right way, is there a problem with the network. So these are some of the things that we often hear during the online meeting, whether it's for school, college, or professional work. Since India's initial lockdown in March, when everything was forced to shut down, each one of us has become accustomed to it. The online education system has become a dire need of the hour. Every school, colleges, they have switched themselves to the online learning in a smooth manner. But when it comes to government schools, there's even a problem to them due to lack of skills and resources, which is very important, which is very required for the e-learning. Now my next topic would be about some of the benefits of online education. We all know that there is a boon as well as a bane. So online learning has been turned out to be a blessing in disguise. It aided the students in gaining knowledge even in the face of adversity. Many students were delighted when they learned of the school that school and colleges closures, but even more when the new e-learning trend emerged. It completely transformed the education system and presented students with new opportunities, allowing them to study at any time, at any place of their home. Students also profit from e-learning since they can learn about anything they want beyond their school. They can even have some of the pleasure time with their family, which they cannot do when they were at their hostel places or a long away places from their homes. It saves their times and money by reducing the amount of time they spend traveling to distant locations. Some students cannot afford to go to their dream colleges and their desired institutions, but now they can do so thanks to the online system. The shift from physical to virtual mode has changed the entire phenomenon and provided numerous benefits, including the ability for housewives and other unemployed workers to begin virtual employment and earn money that can enable them to improve their lifestyles. Now let's talk some of the challenges that is faced to the education system. So students have complained that studying for such a long time while sitting in a one spot has grown tiresome, and that also difficult to concentrate in online sessions owing to a lack of physical activity. Despite the massive push, only one third of India's school children are pursuing online education, with a smaller batch of 32.5% participating in live online classes, according to annual status of education report. So there is still a long way to go in terms of developing a successful online system. Many youngsters have still not studied anything since the lockdown due to lack of internet access. The worst part of our education system is that there is already a lot of discrimination between the girls, but due to online learning, this discrimination is more widened, because when it comes to having of smartphones, boys have it more as compared to girls. They are not even allowed to buy a smartphones, so that had widened the more differences in their education systems. So to conclude my topic, I would like to say that online education is a blessing. On the other hand, it's a curse. Even in such difficult times, it provided numerous fresh opportunities, because government has also launched various schemes. Like some of the schemes are like SOAM, that talks about study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds, EPG Pathshala, Diksha, virtual labs, and other very important government programs. But still, we have a long way to go. So this doesn't meet the needs of the country's education system. I am hoping for the best when India would be able to compete in digital education as well, because every country's economy relies heavily on education, whether it comes to online or offline. So the government can take a variety of steps and start new projects to help our country closing the socio-economic wide gap, because padega India, tabhi to badega India. Thank you very much.